You know, it's funny. Sometimes the words we use every single day, the ones we barely even think about, are the ones with the most amazing stories. Today, we're going to unpack one of them and find out why this one little word is so much more powerful than you'd ever guess.
So, let me just start by asking this. In a language that has, I don't know, over 1 million words, what makes any single one of them essential? You know, what makes a word jump from just being useful to being something we just can't do without? It's a pretty deep question when you think about it.
And the word we're going to put under the microscope today is safe. Just for a second, what does that word mean to you? What pops into your head? Is it a feeling, a place, an object? It's a small word, but man, it carries a lot of weight.
Okay, so here's the kicker. The whole reason we're even talking about this comes down to one little fact. Get this, the word safe is on something called the Basic English 850 list. And that one detail, well, it pretty much tells us everything we need to know. It's the key. So what in the world is that list? Well, Basic English is basically a super simplified version of the language. It's designed for really clear, really direct communication. The whole thing is built on just 850 core words that can get almost any idea across. So, making it onto that list, that's like getting the gold medal in word efficiency.
Okay, let's dive into this. What exactly makes safe so special? What did the people who created Basic English see in this word that made them say, yep, that one's got to be in our exclusive club? To figure that out, we've got to look at the word's two very, very different personalities.
First up, let's talk about safe as a feeling. This is probably what we all think of first, right? It's about a state of being, that internal sense that everything's okay. When it's an adjective, the definition is just beautifully simple. If something is safe, it is not in danger. Another great word for it is secure. See, it's describing a condition, that deep human need to be free from harm. And this example sentence just nails it perfectly. I feel safe when I am at home. It's something we can all connect with. It's personal, it's emotional, and it's totally abstract. It's a feeling. Okay, remember that.
Now let's pivot because safe has this whole other side to it, and it's pretty much the total opposite of the first. We're going from this abstract feeling to a very real, very concrete object.
Yep. As a noun, a safe is a thing you can touch. It's a metal box, right? For keeping valuable stuff, well, safe. It's not the feeling itself. It's the physical thing designed to give you that feeling. You could also call it a strongbox, which really hits home how physical it is.
And just look at this example. She put her jewelry in the safe. Now compare that with I feel safe at home. One is about an emotion, the other's about an action. One is abstract, the other's concrete. But it's the exact same word. And that's the whole point, really. This one tiny four-letter word lives in two completely different worlds. It's the feeling of security, and it's also the thing that gives you security. That duality, that's where its real power comes from. And when you think about safe, the object, it doesn't just stop there, does it? It pulls in this whole universe of related ideas. Words like vault, box, security, valuables, they all kind of orbit around this one single concept. It's just so rich with meaning. So, let's put all the pieces together. Why is safe a Basic English word? Number one, its incredible versatility. It's like a Swiss Army knife, doing the job of two words in one. Two, it's clear. Even with two different meanings, you're never confused about what someone's saying. And three, this is the big one, it taps into something absolutely fundamental and universal, that human concept of security.
And hey, if you needed any more proof that this word is a big deal, our source material has one more stat for us. It turns out, safe isn't just on the Basic 850 list, it's also one of the top 1,000 most common headwords in the entire English language. So it's not just basic, it's an absolute powerhouse. What this all shows us is that the real strength of language isn't always hiding in the long, complicated words. No, a lot of the time, it's in these short, powerful, foundational words, words just like safe, that let us build big ideas with amazing clarity.
And that kind of leaves us with one final thought to chew on, doesn't it? If a word as vital as safe works best because it's simple, well, what other big, important ideas in our own lives are actually best said with the simplest words we can find?